When you're 8 parts into something, it gets kinda hard to come up with an introduction. Luckily for me, this video isn't about making introductions. It's about Big Brother conspiracy theories. Did Howie accidentally crown the wrong winner in Big Brother 6? Is Angela actually a CBS plant? Today, we're going to take a look at these and a few others as we continue our journey to uncover all of Big Brother's hidden secrets. Consider subscribing if you aren't already. It only takes a moment to check, and without further ado, for the 8th time, here are 5 conspiracy theories about Big Brother.
Oh no. Now can we start conspiracy theory?
Kicking things off, we have to go way, way back for this theory, but it's a fun one. This way back theory is the theory that Erika Landon only made it onto Big Brother 4 because she got boosted through the casting process as she was in a relationship with Big Brother 1 runner-up Joshua Souza. In the past, I've spoken about how Erika and Josh have dated. I even talk about it in one of my earliest videos. But what I didn't realize is that they started dating before Erika was on Big Brother 4. I always assumed that they met through the Big Brother pipeline, but that is simply incorrect. It seems to me that they started dating somewhere around the time of Big Brother 2 and ended their relationship shortly before Big Brother All-Stars, which puts Erika's time on Big Brother 4 smack dab in the middle of their dating timeline. Now, outside of the fact that it would just be awfully convenient that Erika just so happened to make it on the show while coincidentally dating a past castmate, it would also make a tiny bit of sense given Erika's submission tape. I've seen some rumors online that Erika's audition video largely consisted of her dancing around her living room and eating spoonfuls of peanut butter, which, if true, is not the most captivating audition I've ever heard of. But if she had a little birdie named Josh there to help her out, her making it onto the show would start to make a bit more sense. I'm not saying that Erika was just given a spot because she was dating Josh, and rather, my guess would be that Erika was boosted through the initial part of the process, sort of like how a recruit might skip the beginning steps of casting, and eventually, Erika was able to make the finalized cast on her own accord. But still, it seems to be one of the earliest instances of knowing someone to help you get on the cast, and I think it's pretty plausible, especially compared to some of the other theories we've gone over. Okay, wait. Hold that thought. While editing, I stumbled upon this very old chat transcript with Josh on Joker's updates talking about Erika, and he claims that although he did help Erika with her auditions, the two of them completely hid their relationship from the producers because they thought if the producers knew that she was dating Josh, it would interfere with her chances of making it on. They even went as far as to physically hide Josh whenever CBS came over in order to keep things completely secret. So, according to Josh, Erika got onto the show completely on her own merits, and I don't know, Josh seems like a pretty trustworthy guy, so maybe this all just was a crazy hoax after all.
My recent breakup was with someone I dated for 5 years. His name is Josh. He was on Big Brother 1, and it's been hard.
Big Brother 19 has had a surprising amount of conspiracy theories, and here I am with another one. This one is the conspiracy theory that when Christmas was voting from the hospital, she accidentally heard Julie reveal the vote count up to that point, giving her crucial information on who voted for who that she was not supposed to know. For some background information, Christmas had injured her foot in the beginning of the season, and she needed to have surgery in order for it to heal properly. So, in week 2, she was taken to the hospital for surgery, but the eviction was going to take place while she was still there. So, Big Brother thought it would be a fun idea to have her cast her eviction vote live from her hospital bed, which is just super goofy and so out of place with the concept of Big Brother, but I digress. Cody was the consensus target on the block next to Ramses, and most people expected him to leave in a vote of 9-1-0. Eviction night came, but things got super interesting when the voting began. Jessica went first, and she voted to evict Ramses, which was expected, as she was Cody's girlfriend. Kevin went next, and he surprisingly also voted for Ramses. But this was secretly a plan that Paul concocted to try and pin the Hinky vote on someone else and cause chaos. Then it was Christmas's turn, and from the hospital, she also cast her vote to evict Ramses. As far as I'm aware, this was not a plan that anyone knew about previously, and there's even a joking conspiracy that Christmas meant to vote for Cody, but the hospital drugs left her confused and she voted for Ramses by accident. But that's not important and I'm getting sidetracked. The important thing is that after Christmas voted, Julie turned to the audience and announced that the vote was 3 votes to evict Ramses and 0 votes to evict Cody. Every other vote in the night went to Cody, so he was evicted in a vote of 7-3, but things got a little peculiar once Christmas eventually returned to the house. I'm not sure if this feed transcript can be trusted 100%, but if it is, then this is what happened. She went up to Paul, told them that she voted for Ramses, and then asked Paul, who were the first 2 people to vote? To which Paul replied, I don't remember. To which Christmas said, I need you to remember because I might know something. Christmas was insinuating that she had some sort of secret information, but why would she need to know who voted before her? Well, if, say, the phone line accidentally remained on after Christmas cast her vote for Ramses, then she would have heard Julie reveal that it was 3 votes to evict Ramses and 0 votes to evict Cody. So, knowing this information, and knowing that the final vote count was 7-3 to evict Cody, then Christmas could easily deduce that the 2 people who voted before her were the only other votes for Ramses, which is why she was asking Paul for that specific information. I definitely believe that this conspiracy theory is true, because there really would be no other reason for Christmas to care about who voted before her unless she heard Julie say that the vote count was 3-0 against Ramses. And with this being the first time that Big Brother has had someone cast an eviction vote from a hospital, it is totally within the realm of possibilities that they messed something up and accidentally left the phone line on for too long. So, I believe that production made a little oopsies and that Christmas tried to capitalize on the mistake in order to figure out who else voted out Ramses.
I vote to evict Ramses.
I cast to evict Ramses.
Let's now join Christmas live on the phone from her hospital room.
I vote to evict Ramses.
The vote is 0 votes to evict Alex, 3 votes to evict Ramses, and no votes to evict Cody.
Okay, for this next one, I need to get something straight. I am not an actual conspiracy theorist. I'm just not. It's fun to dissect mysterious circumstances throughout Big Brother's history, which is why I've made this series, and while I do often claim that some of these theories I cover could very well be true, I'm not here thinking that there's this whole big secret agenda. But I cannot stop thinking about this particular theory. The conspiracy theory that Angela, from this season of Big Brother 26, is actually a CBS plant who was put in the house to cause chaos. Now, the reason that this theory first started arising was that during week 1, the greatest detectives in the world, aka Big Brother Twitter users, uncovered that Angela was featured on both Dr. Phil as well as The Price is Right, and she wasn't just some random side character. Like, she was featured prominently in both. So, she knows her way around the park, and Big Brother ain't her first rodeo with reality television. But the main reason that this theory exists is because, to put it plainly, Angela is like the most crazy, chaotic houseguest I have ever seen, and for absolutely no reason. Keep in mind, we have a season with Tucker, someone who didn't use the veto to save himself once and almost did it again just for funsies, and somehow he is not the most wild houseguest of the season. Like, Angela is in a tier of her own, and it's awesome. She wins the first HOH. She causes mass chaos. She starts a fight with the largest player in the house, calls him crazy eyes, makes a big old scene, and then actually gets him evicted. And every week since then, she's been finding wild, insane ways to survive, and it has been incredible to watch. It's like straight out of a sitcom. It was perfect television. It was almost too perfect. So, you have this older woman who's been on 2 CBS shows before, and she comes into the game to stir up drama almost immediately after the game begins. It starts to get a little suspicious. And I don't mean any of this in a mean way. In fact, I mean it in the opposite way. Angela is causing so much chaos and being so unique and entertaining to the point that I'm literally thinking she cannot be real. Because how can someone be this good of television and not have something up their sleeve? As time has gone on and I've seen more and more of Angela come out on the live feeds, I definitely am starting to think that I am the idiot and that Angela is in fact just a regular houseguest who is super thrilled to be on the show. But for a while there, I was legitimately convinced that she was not who she said she was, and instead was just a CBS plant with her sole intention being to cause as much chaos as humanly possible. Okay, wait. something new came up. After I made this whole video and had it set and ready to publish, the Twitter user at ThanksForBanu, sorry if I butchered that name, posted a clip of Angela legitimately talking about the idea of a production plant being in the house. And when Chelsea said, "That's not possible," Angela said, very matter-of-factly, "Oh, it's possible." Honestly, what the heck, Angela? I had just come to terms with the fact that you weren't a production plant, but now I have no idea. I'll let you all make up your mind on this one.
Ever thought that there could be a decoy person in here that isn't really part of the show?
What do you mean?
But it's just planted here to like be a player, but they're not really in it for they're getting paid separately. But they're
not
just in here.
possible.
Oh, it's possible.
It's almost like I think people at home don't realize you cared enough about us.
Angela Murray, come on down.
Angela, welcome to the show.
$5.50, Drew.
With the curlers in her hair. You are Angela?
Yes!
If this card is not a song, you're going to have $20,000. You've got $20,000. $20,000.
Oh my God!
Publishers cleared house. Thank you, baby.
Matt. Crazy eyes. You have freaking crazy eyes.
What?
You better believe you're going up on the block. I really just want to have fun with you guys. Except for you. Don't talk to me.
Some of my favorite conspiracy theories to talk about are people voting for the wrong person. There's just something so funny about it because it's like, hey, you had one job, and you messed it up. Sometimes, like when Alex voted for Matt instead of Mark in Big Brother 19, there's no real impact other than a funny laugh. But other times, it's a matter of $450,000, which brings us to this theory. This is the theory that in Big Brother 6, at the final 2, Howie meant to vote for Ivette to win, but messed up and voted for Maggie, giving her the win instead and costing Ivette $450,000. Now, I've been on Big Brother Reddit before, and I've read up on this particular jury vote a lot. From what I've glossed over, there have been many accounts of people saying that Howie wanted to vote for Ivette to win over Maggie. However, Rachel, who was Howie's secret partner and one of his best friends outside of the show, did not like Ivette, especially after how Ivette treated her in her goodbye message. So Rachel supposedly threatened Howie and said that she would never speak to him again if he voted for her to win, which is the supposed reason as to why Howie voted for Maggie. However, that's not even what I'm talking about for this theory. No, the theory that I stated before was meant to be taken literally. Howie literally meant to vote for Ivette, but he accidentally put in Maggie's key. The entire source for this claim is none other than Howie's fellow All-Star, Danielle Reyes. During the live feeds of All-Stars, Danielle was talking to Janelle in the kitchen about jury votes, and she alluded to the fact that one particular player voted for Maggie incorrectly and meant to give their vote to Ivette, but she refused to say who it was on the feeds. However, many years later, she went on a podcast with Rob Sesternino on RHAP, and she finally unveiled that she was referring to Howie. Although she presented it as a rumor, she addressed it pretty confidently. And who am I to doubt Danielle Reyes? In all seriousness, do I think this rumor is true? Well, I'm not sure. Danielle definitely knows a lot more about this situation than I do, and if there was a person to accidentally vote the wrong way, that person would be Howie. But with all of the stuff I talked about with Rachel, I personally would be more inclined to believe that Howie wanted to vote for Ivette, but he voted for Maggie because of Rachel. What do you think, though? This is one where I truly want to hear all of your takes. Also, this isn't the only vote that Danielle and Janelle talked about being messed up, but I'll save that one for 9.0.
You have to go up and vote live.
And someone put in the wrong key this season? Who did it? Howie did it. Howie did it. It had to have been Howie.
No, we're not going to say. See, that's crazy. Because the last 2 seasons, the winner was determined by 1 vote. So if you just cost somebody $450,000, it's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Rumor. Okay, let me just let you guys in on a little rumor. It's been understood that one HG did vote for the wrong person on season 6.
Was that a 4-3 vote?
Yes, it was.
Oh, so we should be talking about Ivette as a Big Brother champion?
I'm stuck voting for America's last choices, but don't hate the house guests. Hate the game. No peeking, Julie.
3-3. Howie's vote will determine the winner. Congratulations, Maggie. You are the winner of Big Brother 6.
And lastly, we have a theory that I have seen appear in the comments of previous conspiracy iterations multiple times, so I figured we could finally go over it. The theory in question is that the Big Brother 18 returnee twist was originally going to feature all the 7th place finishers across the prior 4 seasons, but because CBS wanted to avoid Big Brother 15 at all costs, they didn't put Amanda on the cast and instead put on Devon. For a little backstory, Big Brother 18 featured 4 returning players on the cast, and they were as follows. Frank, the 7th place finisher on Big Brother 14, Nicole, the 7th place finisher on Big Brother 16, James, the 7th place finisher on Big Brother 17, and Devon, the 16th place finisher also from Big Brother 17. That piece of the puzzle doesn't seem to fit snugly with the other 3. Naturally, it's easy to notice a pattern of the other 3 players, seeing as to how they all got 7th place and were all from the past 4 seasons, so if there was an intended pattern, it would only make sense if the 4th returning player was Amanda, the 7th place finisher on Big Brother 15, not Devon. However, Big Brother 15 was like the poster child of controversial Big Brother seasons due to the vast amounts of hatred and racism displayed on the season, so with the new marketing tactic that Big Brother had begun pushing after Big Brother 15 of the show being this hot summer game and trying to steer clear of all the controversy stuff, the last thing they would want to do would be to feature one of the most loud and controversial players from Big Brother 15. So, instead of Amanda, they put on a second representative from their most recent season, Big Brother 17, with Devon. Now, I completely see the merits behind this theory, and when Big Brother 18 first aired, I was thinking along these exact same lines. However, I think this is largely just a coincidence that 3 out of the 4 returning players all happen to get 7th place originally. For starters, what type of theme would that be? 7th placers? Big Brother has never taken placements into account for basically any of their returning seasons, and it would blow my mind that if they finally decided to lean into a placement theme, that they would choose 7th place as the way to go. It's just far too random, and I don't think Big Brother cares about that. If anything, I think Big Brother was leaning into the past fan favorite theme way more than anything. Frank won AFP in Big Brother 14, James won AFP in Big Brother 17, Nicole was in the top 3 for AFP voting in Big Brother 16 and was the most popular woman from that season, and Devon was one of the most popular and noteworthy early boots of any season up to that point, so her being chosen makes sense and fits within that criteria. Sure, they could have gone with Alyssa, who won the AFP in Big Brother 15, and it probably would have been fine, but again, I think they just wanted to completely avoid that season. So, while it's fun to speculate that Big Brother 18 planned on having some 7th placer returnee twist, I really do think that that was just a coincidence. I do think the theory is correct in the sense that Big Brother 15 was being avoided entirely, but that's about all I agree with. But it was still fun to talk about.
Hello! Another person, shut up! Devon from season 17. That's weird. Weren't you here like a year ago? Weren't you canned like 2 weeks in? You'll be lucky if you make it 2 weeks this time, bud.
And there we go. 8 down, and who knows how many more to go. It really seems that the deeper I go into this, the more crazy stuff I'm uncovering, and there's likely a ton out there that I still haven't laid my eyes on yet. So if you have a conspiracy theory of your own that I haven't talked about, please leave it in the comments and maybe I'll cover it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, consider subscribing. I, of course, need to give that extra special shout out to all of my YouTube members and patrons who are actually responsible for quite a few of the theories that we've gone over, so thanks for the help. And, as always, here's a clip for you on your way out.
Last week I was HOH and I got this amazing basket of charcuterie, but then I was the first to fall off the wall, so now this week I can only eat slop.
She's freaking eating my charcuterie stuff.
I don't mind sharing it, but Brooklyn, she did not ask me.
Can't let it go to waste. I've already made it, the whole thing.